the best chili recipe featuring the Full Star Chopper. Recipe is going to be in the caption. I love the Full Star Chopper for anything like this. I got it last year right before Thanksgiving, and it saved so much time when I was making our stuffing. It's so easy to use. It can chop anything. For this recipe, you are going to start with some olive oil in a pan, and then I add about 2 to 3 pounds of ground beef. Then I start to chop up all that ground beef. I add in about a teaspoon of salt and pepper, and then I finish up chopping up the rest of my vegetables. I like to do 2 large bell peppers and then 1 tomato. The thing about this Full Star food chopper is the fact that you can cut tomatoes in it, and it chops right through. If anyone's trying to cut tomatoes, it's very difficult just because of how soft they are, but this chopper makes it so easy. Then I'm going to add all of my vegetables into my ground beef, and I stir those all together, and then I add in about 6 cloves of garlic. You're going to stir it all up, and then I like to let that cook for about 5 minutes before I add in any of the rest of my ingredients. I have the 7-in-1 Full Star chopper, which means it has 7 different attachments, everything from a mandolin to grating cheese to juicing. It is so amazing. On TikTok shop for $32.99 right now, free shipping, free returns. Get this before Thanksgiving and save yourself from all of that chopping. Now I'm going to add in all of my seasonings. I do about 5 tablespoons of chili powder, a tablespoon of cumin, and then half a teaspoon of dried basil, dried oregano, and dried thyme. I like to add in a can of beer. You don't have to. This is from Founders, which is in Michigan, which is where I'm originally from. And then you're going to add in a large can of crushed tomatoes, a can of prepared chili beans, a can of tomato paste, and about a cup of chicken stock. We're gonna let that cook and bring it back up to a simmer. Once it's up to a simmer, I let it cook for about 5 minutes, and then I bring it all the way back down for about a half an hour. I like to top it with sour cream cheese, Fritos, and green onions, and it is so good.